So that was VO from alasVALS' most recent album released in 2008. I'm here with Silvia Demetilla, who's the main composer and vocalist for the group. Silvia, hi, thanks for joining me.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you
to the
for
show.
inviting me again.
No, it's a pleasure. So it's been about the last time you came on the show, this album had just been released. Is that about right?
Yes, because it was at the end of 2008.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's quite a long time, nearly 2 years. How do you feel that your music has developed in that time?
Yeah, it seems a long time, but it's not really, because, many things happened. And when I came here, do you remember that we lost a band member, Nando, that was really important for us as a person and as a musician. Mm-hmm. So we kept working with David Aguirre, that works with me all the time, actually, and with new musicians, creating the next step of alasVALS. Mm-hmm. So we are now working on new songs, and hopefully we are going to have a new album for next year.
So the new album is well and truly on its way. All of the pieces are conceived. Is that right?
Yeah, all the pieces are conceived by ourselves. Yeah. And it's a kind of mirror of ourselves, actually. Yeah, mm-hmm. A mix of many styles, as always, with electronic beats too, and with a touch of tango. Yeah, it's a very big word to say tango, alternative tango maybe, or the tango as I see it.
Yeah, it's certainly in there. I think it's for the listener to kind of find.
We are trying. Yes, we are trying. Yeah, because it's a if you come from a country like Argentina, well, it's not obvious that you have to play or dance tango, as many people ask me. Yeah. I don't dance tango, and I don't sing actually traditional tangos. Yeah, but it's something that I started to feel, especially because I live here. So maybe this nostalgia that you feel as a foreign person and make you to think about your roots. Mm-hmm. And because that music is so important in my country, I don't know, it wasn't a decision, actually. It's something that happened, yes, as in many other songs where you can listen maybe other style. Yeah, something that helps heal maybe your nostalgia. Yes. Yeah.
And in the last 2 years, do you think the distance between you and tango, you and Argentina, has changed? Has it become more apparent or less apparent in your music, do you think, the longer you've been in London?
Yes, it changed because before maybe I felt that that kind of music was maybe far from me. Yeah, but it wasn't. Anyway, it's not like I'm doing tango or traditional tango. It's my own interpretation or David's interpretation of tango, which is pretty different sometimes too.
And do you think there is a big difference in sound between the 2008 release and what you're working on now?
I think that you grew up with your music. Yeah. So yes, probably is kind of different because everything changes. Yeah. So you cannot stay doing the same kind of music because you grow up, you get older, and that's the reflect of you and the music.
Is it quite hard to analyse while you're actually in it? Maybe in 10 years you'll be able to look back and be like, well, that was how I progressed, but right now
it happens. Yeah, maybe, or if you listen, I don't know, a song that you did 10 years ago, and you say, oh my God, how I could do that, or something like that. But it didn't happen yet.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen too much. And so your main collaborator is David Aguirre?
I work with David Aguirre, but he lives in Argentina actually all the time, so we work online basically, yes. And I work with other musicians, with Therese Van, and she's a flute player, a very nice flute player in person. But she moved to Northern Ireland too.
Oh, wow.
So we are far now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to work with musicians that are not close to me.
Yeah, yes, that's lucky that you're already used to that.
This is our way to work. I would love, of course, to work with a musician that would be around the corner.
Yeah.
But at this moment, it's not possible. So we have to explode it. Yes. I think that it's not only the case of alasVALS. There are lots of musicians, and nowadays with internet and chat or video conference, it is not perfect, but.
And Therese is the flute player. Have you got who are your other main guest musicians?
Well, I've been working also with a violin player, Natalie Southwick.
And they both from
so they are going to be at a new recording.